Commonwealth Games, a spectacle first introduced in 1930 to promote international goodwill, is now a symbol of humanity, equality and destiny. Any nation which hosts this prestigious event is not able to showcase their country but are bestowed economic, social and environmental prosperity as a result. Providing the platform for the Commonwealth Games is no small task, and STADIA Engineering are a company which specialises in delivering whole Commonwealth Games packages, from the arenas and venues to accommodation and transport links. At STADIA Engineering, we don't just deliver state-of-the-art sports facilities and infrastructure, we provide an unrivaled legacy that will enhance and improve the city and its residents for years to come. The 2030 Commonwealth Games needs a location to commemorate the centenary of its establishment, and there is no better place than the home country of the current figurehead, Queen Elizabeth II. Working in conjunction with Leeds City Council and the Commonwealth Bid Committee, optimum locations within Leeds have been identified. As you can see, we will be giving you an overview of the purpose of the project and the project team. Following on from this, more detail about the proposed design for the sports village will be discussed. This will provide you with an insight of STADIA Engineering's ability to develop world-class solutions. Leeds boasts a proud industrial heritage, a large and growing economy and the third most populated city in the UK, with over 750,000 inhabitants. Leeds suffered greatly during the decline of the British industry in the mid-20th century and has led to a disproportionate level of degeneration in certain areas, which STADIA Engineering aims to address. Therefore, STADIA Engineering have come up with a proposal for Leeds to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games and strive to realise Leeds City Council's ambition to turn Leeds into the capital of the North. New Elland Road Stadium, a 55,000 capacity stadium to host a track and field events. The redevelopment of Rothwell Hay, providing accommodation and the gymnastics and aquatic centre. Armley Athletes Village, redevelopment of a disadvantaged area to transform it into a modern and sustainable athletes village, fit for future residential housing. Transport hub, rejuvenation of an unused train station and adjacent grounds to provide athletes and spectators with reliable and fast transport service across Leeds during and after the Games. As per our mission statement, STADIA Engineering endeavoured to provide the platform to a healthier, fitter nation, and we believe we can do this by delivering a high quality sports village which will integrate with the local community to maintain the legacy of the Games. STADIA Engineering consists of an experienced and multidisciplinary team of engineers dedicated to providing a high quality, feasible and sustainable development. The key team members are Dan Banbury, the project manager, Andy Chetwynd, client liaison officer, Hannah Keeble, risk, finance and procurement manager, Fred Ball, sustainability and environment manager, Phil Durham, Principal Mechanical Engineer, Tom Wells, Principal Structural Engineer and Harry Beedham, Principal Civil Engineer. We will now discuss our proposed designs, starting with the stadium at Elland Road. The structure itself consists primarily of reinforced concrete superstructure. It is formed from large concrete columns and beams supporting 10 levels which provide a total floor area of 280,000 metres squared. The roof is composed of an aesthetic steel truss covered with durable and aesthetic polycarbonate sheeting and is large enough to cover both of the tiers. The structure is finished with an elegant curved polycarbonate glaze, providing a strong and visually impressive appearance to a structure which is visible and appreciated from miles away. The ground floor of the stadium is where the spectators will enter. To safely control the influx of people, turnstiles and security systems such as CCTV will be utilised. A range of facilities will greet visitors as they make their way through the concourse. Shops, bars and restaurants will entice customers, but most importantly this floor will house several information desks which will provide information in a variety of languages to accommodate the international tourists visiting the Games. Floors with vomitorium access to the seating will contain comfort facilities including toilets accessible to everyone, as well as concession stands which will be available to rent, providing a fantastic revenue generating opportunity. The media room, the royal box and VIP suites will be situated between the first and second tiers. These suites will provide the customer with a luxury experience that can't be experienced in any other area of the stadium. One particularly innovative idea is for the retrofit, transitioning the athletics arena into a football stadium. The proposal is to provide the sporting arena on 12-metre platforms, and once the Games have concluded, the platform is removed to introduce one further tier of seating for the future football occupancy. This provides football fans with seats close to the pitch to ensure an outstanding atmosphere and viewing experience. STADIA Engineering is committed to installing environmentally friendly solutions to all its designs. New Ellen Road Stadium shall incorporate a number of renewable energy and energy-saving solutions throughout, including solar panels, rainwater harvesting and energy-saving lighting. The rainwater capture system is capable of storing up to 14 days of water demand for the facilities within the stadium. The rainwater capture system is estimated to save up to 25 million litres of drinking water every year and up to half of the stadium's water usage. In total, it is expected that 9,000 athletes plus their entourage will descend upon Leeds throughout the duration of the Commonwealth Games. STADIA Engineering have designed 3 different areas to accommodate all participants: existing student halls, an athletes village in Armley and new housing at Rothwell Hay. The Rothwell Hay accommodation consists of 10 apartment blocks with a combined total of 160 luxury flats, each with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a private balcony. Each apartment block comprises of ground floor parking, bike racks and a roof garden, which provides stunning views across the site and to wider area of Leeds. Once the games have concluded, it is proposed that the flats are to be provided as luxury student accommodation, ideal for postgraduates, final year students or others who prefer a quieter and greener environment. Supporting New Ellen Road, STADIA Engineering have proposed a multi-purpose facility at Rothwell Hay to host the swimming events, whilst providing a sporting hub post-games to realise Sport England's ambition of encouraging community activity. The aquatic centre itself will comprise of 2 primary floors utilising a bespoke extended space frame truss atop a reinforced concrete construction. The feature room will house Olympic regulated swimming and diving pools, surrounded by 5,500 seats for spectators. We have designed the room to allow large volumes of natural light to flood the room via the sprawling curved roof and expansive glass wall behind the diving pool. We believe this provides a warmth and serene environment to the room, inviting competitor and spectator alike. Additionally, a multi-floored recreational gym will be provided with an adjacent spacious gymnasium for multiple indoor sports, along with typical amenities and facilities found within the main stadium. To enable the gymnastics events and provide an additional venue for Leeds to host a variety of entertainment and sports nights, STADIA Engineering have proposed a development situated within Rothwell Hay, parallel to the aquatic centre. The gymnastic arena consists of 6 floors, taking inspiration from the internal layout from New Ellen Road. The structure will be largely reinforced concrete in construction, with a bespoke space frame roof to support the internal arena area. The main room was designed with 2 tiers of seating housing 8,000 spectators, which are ideally located to provide maximum viewing pleasure for events. We allocated the performance area enough space to house the gymnastics initially, whilst ensuring other sports or acts to perform would be seen adequately. Additionally, concession stands, sanitary facilities and congregation concourses throughout the structure, ensuring accessibility and safety are paramount for all users. It is hoped that after the games, the arena can be used for entertainment events such as sports, music artists and comedians. This provides support for the first direct arena within Leeds as increased popularity and development takes place after the Commonwealth Games. The Athletes Village will be located in the region of Armley, an area with lots of low quality housing in need of rejuvenation. STADIA Engineering believe that transforming this area into the Athletes Village for the duration of the Games presents an excellent opportunity to upgrade the area and leave a lasting legacy. The proposal is to replace the low quality housing with 840 new 3-storey terraced houses. Each house has 3 bedrooms, an attractive living area, a kitchen, 2 bathrooms and various sized private gardens. The arrangement of the houses is to maximise the uses of space whilst providing plenty of green spaces for the athletes and future residents to enjoy. After the Games, it is hoped that the housing will contribute to Leeds City Council's affordable housing scheme, offering better quality houses to existing residents and introducing more housing for potential buyers. The site is ideally located next to a disused railway station, which will act as the focal point of the Commonwealth Games transport plan. The station is located between Leeds and Manchester and will provide a direct transport link with Manchester Airport. The station has 2 platforms that are accessible via a footbridge with both steps and lifts to allow access for all. The station itself contains 74 seats for both passengers and for collection, and sufficient toilet facilities to handle peak time capacity. Moreover, there will be 2 automated ticket machines and a manned office with 3 ticket booths. Adjacent to the station there will be a bus station with 4 bays and 3 customer shelters, and it is expected that throughout the Games this transport hub can provide links to all of the main event sites within a 16-minute journey. The transport hub will also provide excellent cycle links around the city. with hybrid cycle routes around the village joining with Leeds City Connect, a cycle link between Bradford and Leeds. For pedestrian access to the transport hub, a second footbridge has been proposed to allow a safe walking connection between the transport hub and the village. It is suggested that after the Games, the transport hub will continue to be a success and will contribute to improving the area of Armley. STADIA Engineering have ensured the design of all of the developments adheres to the typical structural standards within the UK, satisfying Eurocode and governmental regulations relating to buildings and infrastructure. Particular care was taken for New Ellen Road, where a vast master series model interconnecting structural members was analysed for multiple scenarios. STADIA Engineering believes the incorporation of sustainability both in the design and construction is paramount. To monitor and evaluate this aspect, we have adopted the use of BREEAM's 10 principles and sustainable guidance notes. In keeping with the Green Games at the London Olympics, STADIA have targeted very good or excellent ratings for the structures. This was made possible through effective waste management and procurement plans adopted at the construction stage, along with the integrated transport hub and infrastructure allowing high accessibility for all spectators at all venues. As you can see, the project has been broken down into 12 different phases. The first 5 phases include the bidding process for Leeds to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games. Following the completion of these phases, the construction phase is set to start in 2023, providing a 7-year window to complete the sports village development. Phase 1 of the construction process is expected to run until 2025. This will involve the demolition and site clearance of Armley and Rothwell Hay. Phase 2 is anticipated to take just over a year to complete. This period will see the rise of the transport hub in Armley and the apartment complex, aquatic centre and gymnastics arena at Rothwell Hay. This will allow revenue to be generated from this point onwards. Phases 3 and 4 involves the demolition and construction of Ellen Road Stadium and the housing development in Armley. These facilities will be ready in time for the start of the Commonwealth Games. Phases 7 through 12 include testing and validation of systems, as well as the final client handover. The project will be completed in 2032. STADIA Engineering strives to be a forward-thinking company, and we apply this to our management of risk. In the creation of the risk assessment, mitigating actions were assigned to each potential hazard, ensuring a proactive rather than reactive approach to risk was undertaken. From the analysis, it was seen that the major risks to the project include the loss of the bid to host the Commonwealth Games or planning permission being rejected. To overcome this, a detailed stakeholder analysis was carried out and considered throughout the entirety of the project. The key stakeholders can be seen on screen. Understanding their requirements is of utmost importance to STADIA Engineering. The legacy and economic prosperity from hosting the Games will ensure Leeds City Council are on track to establishing the capital of the North. From the SWOT analysis that has been carried out, it can be seen that the biggest strength of the project is that it aligns with the plans of the local authorities, meaning backing and planning permission is likely to be approved. As a newly formed company, the biggest weakness is the lack of reputation in the industry, meaning it would be difficult to sell the project. However, the socio-economic benefits from delivering the project may lead to further work being awarded in this area. Delays in the programme is the biggest threat to this project, as it would negatively affect the Games' legacy. Now for everyone's favourite part, the numbers. New Ellen Road will cost approximately £275 million to construct. The costs of the other elements are provided on screen. The total cost of the project is expected to be approximately £740 million, including a 5% contingency. This section considers the payback of the key facilities. The stadium and gymnastics arena will take approximately 8 years each to pay back the cost of construction. The aquatic centre is expected to take 37 years before it starts generating profit. However, in the 50-year period, a profit of £15 million is achievable. The standout design for investors is the transport hub. With the low relative construction cost and constant influx of customers, it is expected to start generating profit after year 1. Over the 50 years, a profit of approximately £400 million should be expected. STADIA Engineering have developed a bid package that will enable the City of Leeds to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games and cement its legacy as the capital of the North. The project will provide world-class sporting venues, a variety of socio-economic benefits and a high return on investment. STADIA Engineering thanks you for listening.